Stop. If this is your first $500, don't buy a stock yet. $500 will not make you rich overnight, but it can help you build a system that builds real wealth over the time for you. Your first decision should not be what to buy. It should be about how to avoid the mistakes that can cost beginners the money even before your investment starts to grow. So here are the first 5 steps that I would consider even before buying any single stock in my investment journey. So let's get started. Before we begin, this video is for educational purposes only and this is not in financial advice, so please do your due diligence before you make any decision regarding investing your money, because every single investment carries risks over time and I don't know your personal finances as well. Step 1. Check whether the money is actually ready or not. The first question should not be, which stock should I buy with this $500? The right question should be, can I leave that money invested for a long period of time? Because if you need that money soon for rent or utility bills, then it might not get a chance to grow as an investment over time because the stock market is not reliable all the time and you might need to sell that money to cover the emergency expenses at any time. So a lot of financial advisors firstly suggest you to grow an emergency fund worth 3 months of your expenses. So in simple words, you must build an emergency fund that is capable enough to cover all of your expenses for 3 months, so you don't need to use the money you are planning or already have invested in the stock market. You don't need to build that emergency fund before you start to learn, but you must have an emergency fund before you make the decision to start your investment journey and buy your first stock. And in some scenarios, always calculate your personal finance, because a lot of time $500 will be much more valuable as a financial protection rather than the starting point of your investment journey. Step 2. Give the money a job. Before choosing the investment, always answer these 2 questions. Firstly, what is this money for? And secondly, when will I need it? If the money is for something that is happening very soon, stock market cannot be an appropriate solution for you, because the market crashes down, rises back, and it might take an extensive time to return your money, let alone the profits. But if you are trying to invest for a goals far away in future to build a financial stability and grow your wealth over the time in a long consistent manner, then stock market should be your first option. Always decide what the money is for and when will you need it back, because this goal determines your time frame, and your time frame decides how much risk can you take while investing in stock market. Simply decide when you need that money back so you can dedicate a time frame for your money to grow in stock market. That gives you a proper idea of how much risk can you take in terms of your investment types, amounts, and diversification of your portfolio. Step 3. Research the investment type, not only the hottest name. Beginners often ask, what is the best stock to buy? This question can lead you directly into the hype. Buying one company means your results depend heavily on what happens to that one particular single company. As many people say, don't put all of your eggs in a single basket. Instead, you can diversify your money into several different investment options, popularly known as ETFs or index funds as well. An ETF can hold many investments under one fund. Basically, it's a group of companies in which if you buy a single stock of ETF, you can get simple shares in multiple companies working towards multiple sectors. Depending on the fund, it could also include the Australian companies, globally traded companies from different sectors like mining, healthcare, and technologies as well. But an ETF is not directly suitable or the safest option for every single person. Before considering investing any amount, you should always check what does a company or an ETF actually wants. What index or strategy does it follows? How diversified is it? In simple words, how much diversified the company is in terms of sector? What fees does it charge for the management of that particular ETF or a company? What are the major risks? And can you even explain what does that company actually does in a very simple sentence? If you don't understand how an investments work, don't let a creator, developer, or even a hype maker force you into investment, because getting complete knowledge about what you are investing in is the most important factor before you even start your investment journey. Step 4. Compare the platforms and the price. The investment is one part of your big investment picture, but you should also consider what kind of platform are you using or planning to use to start your investment journey. That plays a very vital role in your investment fund management and also your journey. You can always compare brokerage fee, availability of different stocks that may be including Australian companies and stock ETFs or worldwide global diversified companies. That depends completely on the brokerage platform you use. And most importantly, it is very vital for you to check the brokerage fees, because if you are starting your investment journey from a small amount like $500, the small fees matters. Because for a simple example, a $10 brokerage fee on a $500 is directly 2% of your total investment. That will be only used for the brokerage to buy that particular stock and facilitated by the platform. That doesn't mean the cheapest platform is always the best. You should consider the platform that gives you an option for overall diversification, multiple companies inside Australia and across the globe. Personally, some of the popular brokerage platforms that you can use in Australia are CommSec, CMC Market, Stake, and many more. Step 5. Build a reputable system. Every time you should do your research before you buy any company, and once you are locked in and you find the company you want to get your investment journey started with, buy the stock, do some research and confirm the placement order. And you must also keep in track of the confirmations of your purchase and all the documentation regarding it, because you might need this information at the tax time. And most importantly, decide what happens after that first $500. Could you automatically set aside $20, $50 or $100 every single payday for your investment or not? If you can regulate and automate your investments, that will help you develop habit that will help you grow financially and make you more disciplined as well. The thing is, market is never stable and the results and returns are never guaranteed. Market may rise, fall, but if you consistently invest over the time, your money will be time diversified and you will get the prospected return by the end of your interval period. But always be ready to be in market for a longer period of time so you can expect a sustainable return if you are ever starting as a beginner in the stock market, especially in Australia. So before buying any stock, always remember, always build your safety buffer, that is your emergency fund. Define the goal. Define what do you need that money for and when will you need it, so you can always plan the time frame and decide how much risk you're allowed to take with your investment without losing any money as a beginner. Number 3, always understand what type of investments are you making. Are you trying to invest in a single company or ETFs or in multiple options, so you can move forward safely with your investment journey. Number 4, always choose a platform that is cost efficient but at the same time provides you with multiple options. You can always check the description down below for information related to the different brokerage platform that I have used. And number 5, always make up a system that you can follow repeatedly again and again, that will help you be financially disciplined and help your investment grow in longer time. Your first $500 is not about finding the perfect stock for you, but it is to prove to yourself that you are financially disciplined, willing to do the research, trying to keep learning and making sure you are financially dedicated in this for a longer period of time. This will help you build a foundation of system that can generate wealth for you in a longer period of time. If you want part 2 of this video where I can show you how to research and compare different types of ETF options in the Australia and outside the Australia as well, comment down ETF and I'll make a video for you. Until then, subscribe to Bimal to Invest for financial related information, and thank you so much for watching. Please check out Instagram handles if you want to know further. Also, if you have any question, queries, feedbacks, please comment down so we can discuss on it as well. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.